Hello, in this little video we're going to show you how to leverage the resources component of the class portal pages. So I'm going to scroll down to one of my class portal pages. Right, this one's one that has not been set up. So resources, tab across the top here. Right, resources, you think of this as essentially a drive, a storage location. You can put files, you can put links, all of the kinds of materials that students may need to have access to. One of the most important things at the beginning is you can't put a resource into the resources tab unless there's a folder for it, and it needs to reside in a folder. So the first thing I'm going to do is add a folder to my resources here. Let me give it a name. These are going to be readings. Since I may have some PDFs of readings, it's in the main folder. PDFs of signed readings. Right. You can share things with other groups. We'll get to that in a second. If you have two classes, you can share this. Well, I might as well do it now. If you have another class that you want to share it with so that you'd only have to upload stuff once to a folder, not multiple places, you can select which of your groups that you want to share it with. So if you have two sections of the same class, you can do that right here as you're creating a folder. Right, so right now I'm just going to share it in, I'm not going to share it in any of the others. You can also share it with others in your department where people can copy things over. Save the folder. Folder is created, so now I can add a resource. I can either be within the folder and add it, or if I click plus resource, what it'll allow me to do is indicate which folder it's going into if I have more than one folder. So I'll show it that way. So first it's going to say, what is this? Is reading number 1. It's going in that folder. Readings. It could be a link. It could be a file. So I'm going to upload a file. So first it's going to say, what is your file? So I'm going to browse. Probably have some kind of PDF on my desktop that I can use as an example. Sure. Right. And it's going to prompt me to save the resource. And now in that folder, that resource exists right there. So if I double clicked it, it would open up the PDF, right, of what I just uploaded. I think it was a pen thing. There we go. Anyway, so there's how to upload a PDF. Say I wanted to put an article, a link to an article. So I'm going to just do a COVID-19, find a news article. Say I wanted to put a link to this particular article that I want the students to read. So I can grab the URL, copy that. I'm going to come back to my portal and say I'm going to add a new resource. This is COVID-19 article, and it's going to go in readings. It's going to be a link, in this case, not a file. And I literally paste the link in there and save the resource, so that now you see it looks a little different. Link has a different view than an attachment. But if I click on this link, or the students, it brings them to the article that I wanted them to take a look at or read for class. So you can put links up in there as well. Right, as you notice, the addition of files, links, content, you can put just information. Say, here's the hint on the problem, and then I can put whatever I wanted to. Save that resource. I have to give it a title. I apologize. This was the hint. It's going to go in readings again. So that resource, you see, it looks like a little document, different color here. So if you had just a simple piece of text you wanted to have the kids, when they click on it, you'll see it is hint on the problem. So whatever sort of content you wanted to put in there, you could do so. Right, back on the home page for your portal, if you've added the resources element, right, students can get at the readings directly here. They can click here, which brings them to the same location as if they click on the resources tab there. Say you want to add a shared folder, right? I click on here. I can find shared folders that are in all active groups. It could be in your archive groups from last year, all active groups. I could scroll down ones that have been offered to be shared by people. So if you have a folder within your um, teaching crew of freshman English or Algebra 2, somebody could share the folder so that anybody else could grab a hold of it. So these are all ones that people have put up there in the public domain that if I want to have access to them, I can do that. I can certainly add a folder from my other classes as we showed you before. Import, again, you can import from your own classes, your active groups. So now I can find any of the active groups I have and say there is a folder in here. I know readings, say in the evaluation working group, that we had all sorts of folders. So I could grab any of those folders from other of my classes and add that in there. I'm not going to do readings since I already have one named readings. Right, but you could see how any of the folders from any of your other classes can be added. Meeting agendas, and when you import it, it will add that folder right from the other of your portal pages. Again, if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask or leave a comment in the video.